Hey everyone, Jake here for American Trucks, and in this video we're taking a look at the Barricade 5-inch oval bent-end side step bars in black, fitting 2020 and newer Silverado and Sierra 2500 and 3500 crew cabs. If clean simplicity is what you're after, then these side steps are just the ticket. With a really simple, classic look and a low price, these are well suited to almost any build, and they're going to bring a dash of style and functionality to your HD Silverado or Sierra. Whether you've got a lift or not, adding a set of side steps to your truck can make for easier access, some added protection, and improved looks. Now these ones in particular take that classic tubular side step and bring it to the modern Sierra and Silverado HDs. These add a nice dose of clean classic design to the more modern angular styling found on these trucks, and it still gives you all the benefits of adding on a side step. Now these are, of course, given their name, 5-inch tubular steps, and they encompass the entirety of the wheelbase. And they have a nice sleek bend at the edge to round them out. Under the doors you've got a nice big step pad here, making access to the cab nice and easy and giving you a solid grip for your shoes even if you've been out in the mud or wet conditions. In addition to that, these are also going to give you some additional protection for your rocker panels, so when you are out on the trail or the job site, if you happen to hit a large obstacle, you won't have that moment of wondering whether you've destroyed your rocker panels or not. These can take a hit, so you don't have to stress. And since they're a more standard flat design, they don't take away much from your ground clearance. They actually sit a bit higher than something like a drop-down step bar might, and they've got wider step pads too, so again, there's still plenty of room for boots or larger footwear. Plus, the black finish also blends in well with any paint color, so it's gonna look good on pretty much any truck. The steps are constructed from heavy-duty 5-inch diameter mild steel, which will be plenty strong. You've also got that black powder coat over top as well, so these should provide you plenty of protection against whatever you or Mother Nature can throw their way. Plus, you've got those ABS plastic step pads too. These are going to match the type of plastic that's on your truck from the factory, so they're going to be very lightweight and durable. And all of your bracketry is included too, and that's also finished in the same type of mild steel with that black powder coat over top, so everything matches and blends in nicely. Coming in at just about $300, that puts these very much on the more affordable side of the segment. So if you want that additional access, the classic good looks, and you don't want to pay a huge sum of money, these are going to be a great addition to your build. Installation will get a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and you should expect to spend about 2 hours getting these fitted. These are a totally bolt-on setup, so there's no permanent modifications or drilling needed to get them fitted. Again, everything you need short of tools comes included in the box. You get all the hardware and bracketry you need, so it makes this a pretty easy job to accomplish yourself at home in the driveway or garage. With that, let's head on out to the shop and we'll walk you through the install process.
For this install, you need a ratchet and a 13mm socket and a clip removal tool. All right, today we're gonna put some side steps on our Silverado, so let's get started. All right, so we're starting out underneath the truck. So we have our plugs and our bolt holes here. So we are in the front. We're gonna grab our clip removal tool and take those 2 push clips out. I'm gonna take those out, get our bracket. It's going to go like so. We're gonna get our supply bolts. We put a lock washer and a flat washer on. I'm gonna thread those into our bolt holes. We're gonna go ahead and grab our ratchet and 13mm socket and tighten those down. Alright, so all the brackets are identical, so they all install the same way. So you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other 3 brackets on this side. Now we're going to set our step into place. We can just rest it onto our brackets and get our bolts in. Now our bolts are supplied and they already have the lock washer and washer on them. And you'll see on the bottom where they thread into. We're going to get our step on here and line up one of the brackets. We're just going to get a bolt in here just to hold it in place. Just gonna thread that in by hand. Now we can go underneath and secure the rest of them without it falling on us. Now we're gonna come under and thread in our bolt through our bracket here onto our steps. Grab our ratchet and 13mm socket, tighten them down. Now you can go ahead and do the same thing for the other 3 brackets on this side. They're all the same. And then repeat all the steps for the other side of the truck. And that wraps up our install of our Barricade 5-inch oval bent and side step bars, colored black for our 2020 Newark Silverado 2500 HD Crew Cab. And remember, for everything Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.